Hello everyone, welcome to Skillify. Next topic here we are going to say is these are looping statements. The next part is looping statements. What does looping statements means? It will get iterated. For example, if I am giving 5 means it will iterate from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That 5 times it will get iterated. This is what the looping statements in Python. So we are having two looping statements, while and for. First, we will discuss while loop. What is while loop? While loop will get execute a set of statements as long as the condition is true. So when the condition is getting false, it will get stopped from the loop, or else it will continuously run. Only it will stop when the condition is true. That is, it will get executed a set of statements as long as the condition is true. So how many times the condition is true, it will run that much time. This is what the while loop. The syntax for while loop is we will give while. After that we will give condition, and we will write the code here. This is what the syntax for while statement. First we will see some basic program for while loop. Here I am writing I is equal to 1. So by using while loop, I am giving y is less than 5. So just I am printing print I here. So if I am running this code, this is what the condition. Here I am just starting from I is equal to 1. In the while I have given the condition as I is less than 5. So it will check 1 is less than 5 or not. Yes, the condition is true. So it will print the I value, which is 1. So, but I didn't give any increment value. That is, first it will check for 1 is less than or 5 or not. After that, I have to increment that, because it should check for the next value 2 is less than or 5. Then 3 is less than or 5. Like that way it should go, but I didn't get any increment operator here. For that, I am giving I plus is equal to 1, which we see in the assignment operators topic. So just I am giving I plus is equal to 1, which means I is equal to I plus 1. So how the code will get work means, first it will print I is equal to 1. It will check for I is less than or 5. That is 1 is less than or 5. The condition is true. So it will print 1 here. After that, I am incrementing one value. From that, it will increment the value by 2. That is I is equal to I plus 1 means I is equal to 1 plus 1, which is 2. So now the I value will get 2. So I am running the code means we will get 1, 2, 3, 4, because I am giving one increment here, that is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So it will check for 2 is less than 5. Yeah, the condition is true. Then it will print 2. After that, it will increment as 3. Then it will check 3 is less than or 5. Yeah, again the condition is true. It will print 3. And it will increment 4. It will check 4 is less than or 5. The condition is true. Then it will print 4. And again, it is incrementing that 5 is less than or 5. No, the condition is false. So it will stop till 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what the output we are getting. If I am giving I is less than or equal to, then the loop will get executed again. It will print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what the basic while program in Python. So we are having set of statements here. First is break statement. What is break statement means? It will stop the loop even the condition is true. That is, it will stop. Break statement will terminate the entire process. So we'll see one example for break. For break statement, I am just taking I is equal to 1. I am just giving while I is less than or 5. I am printing I value here. Just I'm checking if I is equal to 2. So here I'm giving break. After that, we have to increment the value. So I plus is equal to 1. So here, what is the function means? Break will terminate the entire loop. First, the while loop will check 1 is less than or 5. Yeah, the condition is true. It will print 1. After that, it will check 1 is equal to true. No, the condition is false. So it will increment the value by 2. Then it will check for 2 is less than or equal to 5. Yeah, the condition is true. It will print the value as true, 2. The next statement, it is checking for 2 is equal to true. Yeah, the condition is true. Then it will stop the entire process because here we are using break. If I'm running this code means we will get only 1 and 2 because if I equal to 2 means I gave break. So it will break the entire process here. So this is what the break statement. If I'm giving 4 here means it will print 1, 2, 3, 4. In the fourth process, if this condition will get satisfied because 4 equal to 4, then the break statement will stop the whole process. Even though the condition is true, it not depends upon the true or false, it will break the entire process. This is what the break statement. The next thing is continue statement. So I'm writing the example I is equal to 1, while I is less than 5. Here I am giving um, I plus is equal to 1. If I equal to 3 means continue. Here I am giving print type. We can remake the code by using any other words. Here I am incrementing the value by here itself. You can give the same pattern as break itself. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. So here I am giving I is equal to 1. Then the loop starts. I is less than 5. In the next step itself, I have incremented that. So in this case, it will become 2. It will say 2 is equal to 3. No, the condition is false. So it will print the value as 2. The first value is we are getting here is 2. The next thing is it will say 2 is less than 5. Yeah, the condition is true. But here I am incrementing that. So it will become 3. So it will say 3 equal to 3. Yeah, the condition is true. The continue statement is nothing but it stops the current iteration. That is, if 3 equal to 3 means it will skip that process and it will execute the remaining thing. That is, 3 is equal to 3 is a true statement. Here I am giving continue keyword here. So what it will do means it will skip this part, right? So if 3 equal to 3 means it will skip that specific part and it will execute the remaining thing. So it will not print the value 3, but it will get incremented again and again the whole thing will get run. It will skip the current process. The difference between the break and continue is break will terminate the overall process and stop the iteration, but continue will stops the current iteration and it will work on with the remaining iterations. This is what the basic of continue and break statements. And the last thing is how to use else along with while. So for this, I'm taking a same example. I is equal to 1, while I is less than 5. I'm just printing I. Incrementing I is equal to I plus is equal to 1. So in the else part, I'm giving print process completed. So this is the why after the completion of while, the else part will get executed. In this, I have started from 1. It will take 1 is less than or 5, 2 is less than or 5, 3, 4, like this way it will go. And the final state, if 5 is equal, less than or 5, the condition will get false. So the end process, the else part will get run and it will print process completed. This is what the else part, guys. So what is looping statement means? It will iterate the value. We are having 2 looping statements in Python. One is while and another one is for. While loop is nothing but it will get executed a set of statements as long as the condition is true. So here we have seen some examples along with the break and continue statements. And finally, we have discussed how to implement else with while loops.